Hello and welcome back, one and all. So we are here today to do the Adventure Quest Worlds Gossip, and I'm also going to be covering a guide for how you can get the 6 crystals that have been added into the game recently. But we're going to start off with the new sets because we have got some nice new items coming. Some of them are confirmed, some of them not as confirmed, but of course I will tell you that as and when we get to it. If you are here for the crystals though, please do feel free to skip on through. But otherwise, let's get into this. So we're going to talk about Baby Yoda. So yes, we have got a Baby Yoda coming to the game, and it's also going to come to Adventure Quest 3D in some sort of variant, sort of with his little hover chair craft pram thing, but he's looking really good. In Adventure Quest Worlds it is going to be a cape item, which I will show you in literally just a second what it's going to look like. But who doesn't want a Yoda on your back? I mean, obviously in the movies it's Chewbacca that's doing it, but in this case it will be us carrying around little Baby Yoda. So who knows how we're actually going to obtain that, whether it's going to be Adventure Coin, farmable, or just purchasable in a shop, but details will follow very soon. Next up is the Void TideMaster. Yes, we've got quite a lot of Void theme sets coming along at the minute, and this one does actually look really nice. Now please be aware that some of the helms you're going to see are actually part of the elf set that Lay's designed, so just keep that in mind as we flick through these images. But I really like the set. It is quite nice to see these colours used together. Obviously with the water theme going on here means we've got a nice bit of blue, and blue is one of my favourite colours, hence why I'm wearing a lot of blue on my character at the minute. Anyway, so we'll just have to wait and see when that will be added in, maybe his birthday, maybe sooner. We've got the Yuki-Onna here, which I'm not really too sure whether this is going to actually come into the game or not, but I just thought I'd mention it because I saw Karatu had designed it and I thought it was quite a cool little thing just to show off to you guys if you fancy getting this maybe for your female characters. So next up we're going to talk again about Friday the 13th. Shradey Claus, which I showed you last week, is now confirmed, so this will be coming to the game what looks like next week by this little image here. This will be a really nice addition, and of course we've got many other sort of Claus suits, so if you are a collector, you're probably not, but if you want to get it anyway, please do go for it. The Alteon blade has had a few different sort of remasters or remakes, whatever you like to call it, which I thought I would just quickly show off. I don't actually know whether this is going to happen. I think it's going to be quite likely that we're going to see some sort of variant of it, but I doubt we're going to see all of them that I'm showing you. But hopefully we get something to update it, because it is a pretty old blade now, and I think it does need just a little bit of refreshing, so to speak. So what we're going to do now is go on to the Crystal Guide. So welcome if you're here for the Crystal Guide, or if you've literally just followed through the rest of this video. So the Crystal of Balance you can get by joining to Join Bacon Cat U, and you just literally have to farm these bosses until the crystal drops. Now they do stack up to ×6, so you can go for all of them and get quite a few crystals stacked, but it will take you quite a long time. The Crystal of Chaos you can get from Join Dreadrock, which drops from pretty much any enemy, so you're best just to go into the room with the most people and farm and farm and farm. They are set at around 1%, we believe, these drop rates, so it will take you some time. The Crystal of Control is dropped by Dage the Evil, and this is at Join Dark Fortress. We don't actually know the purpose of these crystals yet. All we can kind of gather is they will be used in a shop at some point in January, so we'll just have to wait and see what that's all about. The Crystal of Evil you can get from the Grand Inquisitor at Join Citadel, and again, just referring back to what I was saying about the crystals earlier, they will be used in some sort of merge shop, it appears, and it will be one of each crystal will give you 1 token. So if you did get the max stack of 6, you could end up with 6 tokens. So the Crystal of Good, this is from, well, Chaos Lord Alteon at Join Sword Haven Falls. And lastly, the Crystal of Power is from Join Terrascunum Lim. Still don't know how the heck to say that, never can, never will, but you know what I mean. And you just go along, defeat Nulgath, and he will drop that for you. I have made a separate video on that if you do want a little guide on how you can beat Nulgath easier, because he isn't the easiest boss in the game. So guys, thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you give the video a like and of course subscribe, and I will see you all again incredibly soon.